Are you planning to buy a house? Not sure where to begin? In this video, we look at what to look for and what you should know when buying your first home. That's coming right up.
Welcome to Home Buyers School, brought to you by Brookfield Residential.
Hi everyone, I'm Carlier. Welcome to another Home Buyer School video, a channel where you get the latest strategies, tactics, and tips from home buying experts. And remember, if this is your first time on this channel and you want to get these strategies from the experts, make sure to hit the subscription button below, hit the little notification bell so you don't miss anything. So today I'm joined by Corey McDonald, Community Manager with Brookfield Residential. And the topic we're going to discuss is what should I know and what should I look for when buying a house for the very first time? So Corey, for first-time home buyers, what are some things first of all, what should they know when buying a house? And two, what should they look for?
So the first thing they should know is, what is this home accommodating in your lifestyle? So it's a very introspective question that I like to ask customers is, what are the pain points you're moving away from? Because that'll give me a really good idea as far as what they're trying to find in a brand new home. Some people will come in and give you a very canned answer because what they've seen on Home Building Network or things they've heard other people ask. I want 3 bedrooms because it's better for resale. But that might not necessarily fit the lifestyle that they're trying to fulfill. So trying to figure out exactly what this new home is fulfilling in your lifestyle. As far as once you've found that out, taking your time to do the research of the community that best fits that lifestyle, and possibly the builder or the resale home that would best fit that lifestyle as well. A lot of builders will have slightly different building specifications depending on the style of home that you're looking to buy or how their home is constructed. So having a really good idea of the materials used in the home or the specifications that they adhere to when building.
And I just wanted to know, does 3 bedrooms actually increase resale?
If it's good for what you're looking for,
Yeah.
somebody else is also going to be looking for that as well. So if you like 3 bedrooms, there's a really good chance somebody else likes 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
If you want 2 bedrooms, there's a really good chance there's somebody else looking for 2 bedrooms. So that's a very loaded question that I can't honestly give you an honest answer for, because sometimes a 2-bedroom will sell faster than a 3-bedroom, depending on what individual needs are looking at that time.
So we kind of looked at what you should know. What are some things you should be looking for as a first-time home buyer in a house that you're kind of walking through or considering buying? Yes,
great question. A lot of people might fall into money pits. If you're quickly rushing into a brand new home, you like it, you love it, but you don't do your due diligence and do your research on either the builder or how the resale home was maintained previously. They'll rush into a home and then they'll start running into problems because it wasn't properly assessed, or there wasn't an inspector that came through to check for any damages that it encountered. I would be saying that there is a bias in buying a brand new home because there are a lot more checks along the way for making sure that you're building to a specific code and you're adhering to specific guidelines when building a brand new home. And then there's also warranty that's provided with a brand new home as well to take care of some of those issues as they come up down the road.
Let's go from inside out. When you're purchasing a house for the very first time, when you're walking through, what are some key things you want to look at?
And that's, again, a very loaded question, because what I'm looking for in a brand new home might be completely different than what you're looking for. But you're right, sometimes it is. As you're walking through, you get a feel of, yes, this fits, or this just doesn't feel like home to me. So again, I always tell people it's okay to take your time to walk through different homes, to research different areas. Having a good checklist of things that I need in a brand new home, over and above this many bedrooms, this many bathrooms, trying to accommodate a specific lifestyle that I want to live. What am I looking for in a brand new home? But sometimes once you're narrowing it down, it's how does this home make you feel? It gets kind of a little personal in that sense. So that's a very loaded question that I don't know if I can honestly answer for everybody, but for what I'm looking for might be different than what everybody else is looking for in a brand new home.
And remember, we do have a video on questions you should ask when buying a house for the very first time above. As we look at going outside, what are some of the things that I should look for, maybe outside the home or outside the community? And I know I guess it's a loaded question again, but again, looking at amenities, looking at transportation, looking at different aspects.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Amenities in the area, that's going to help with resale down the road. But more importantly, lifestyle. You don't want to be traveling 40 minutes each way just to go get groceries on a week-to-week basis. If it's close by, that's going to help. If there's parks in the area, if there's walking paths, if you like going for long walks or riding your bike, having bike paths in the area is a must-have, or city transit if that's necessary for you as well. I'd say on the outside of the house, sometimes yard space is very important to people. If it has a yard, can the area accommodate pets? Is there a park for kids? So lots of little things you might want to be considering on the outside of the home. In construction itself, what the home is made out of, what the exterior, is it stucco, is it vinyl siding, is it hardy board? Do the colors match what you're looking for in a brand new home? Because these things, they do matter, right? So having a little bit of research and finding out exactly what's used on the outside of the home too.
I know as first-time homebuyers, when you go into a house, you might not know that you can upgrade a lot of different things. What are some key things that first-time homebuyers should know in terms of upgrading or customizing their home?
Yeah, great question. And that would really depend on home to home and builder to builder. Some builders will let you customize everything from moving walls or rearranging laundry rooms to give you more space. Some are maybe a little bit more streamlined in saving efficiencies for time and for money, so they might not allow those kind of customizations. But each of them will allow you to do some form of color selections and matching up your counters to make sure they match your cabinets with your flooring, and even different materials used. As an example, some forms of flooring are maybe a little bit better for water resistance or a little bit more durable if you have kids or pets. Or countertops, some of them are a little bit better than others as far as being maybe less porous stone as a quartz versus a granite, which might be more porous and might require a little bit more TLC to maintain over those long periods of time. So taking your time, don't rush through making those color selections. But also having a look through different show homes. Pinterest is great to kind of see different color ideas to look at what might best suit your likes and have an idea of what best suits your lifestyle.
Great. I remember when I was buying my first home, one of the key things that I really was valuable to me was actually driving around the community, right? So it isn't just walking through the house, but it's actually driving around, maybe doing a test drive from house to work, test drive from house to any activities you have, or maybe activities that your family or maybe your kids have, right?
Yeah, doing that research. Take a day and different days too, right?
Yeah.
Test out what rush hour is going to be like driving to and from work. That's or right. Driving kids to and from school. How often do the buses come? So if little Johnny misses the first bus, how long is he waiting outside in the weather, depending on that day? So you're exactly right. Doing that research and taking the time to go do it yourself.
So do you have anything else to add in terms of things that I should know or things that I should look at when buying a home for the very first time?
Yeah, each home is a little bit different. Each builder is maybe a little bit different as far as the materials they use and how they construct their home. So taking a deep dive into the specifications that each home is built will definitely help solve those questions or eliminate problems running to them down the road.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Corey.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
That's another edition of Homebuyer School. Tune in next time for more expert tips and tricks. And visit homebuyerschool.ca to bring you one step closer to finding your dream home. As with everything, it would be great if you like and share our videos. Also, please let us know if you have any home buying questions you want us to answer.